I am headed to ApollyCon. I'm at the airport. We're headed to go to DC today. It's Tuesday, but I don't like vlogging in public. It's gonna be a thing that we're gonna have to learn how to do this week. So I'll have a proper intro when I get there.
I think there's another universe where I haven't yet felt pain, and maybe in that other universe I'm a flower and you're the rain. I think somewhere in a different life.
Hello. Okay, now we can do an official intro, even though it's much later. It is almost 10 o'clock at night. Great. Anyways, hi, welcome. This is the ApollyCon vlog. It's actually going to be a couple of things because I'm in DC, right? But I'm also going to be going to New York while I'm here. So that'll be really fun. I'm going to be there for like 24 hours, but I'm going to go see my sister because, you know, we might as well when we're this close. So anyways, I am very excited. It's Tuesday evening. Tomorrow we're going to, I think it's just gonna be kind of like more chill. I'm picking up Rye from the airport, which is gonna be so much fun. I met Rye in 2020, like in the middle of COVID, when we did Veda together, like when she first started her channel. And now I get to officially meet her like in person, and that's the coolest thing ever. So anyways, and then I'm gonna hang out with a bunch of people tomorrow evening. So that'll be a lot of fun. I am wearing Amazing Readathon merch, which has been shown in some like sprints and stuff. And I realized that this vlog is going to come out before the actual announcement, but I just need everybody to know that these long sleeve shirts that I've never ordered or used, like I've never used Bonfire's long sleeve shirts. This is about to be my entire brand. They are so comfortable, but it's really funny because it says Readathon in very big words. I'm walking through security, right? And the TSA agent is like, what's a readathon? And so I'm just sitting here like trying to put my ID back in my wallet so that I can move on and like not hold up the line, trying to explain what a readathon is. So that was really fun. I was like, it's like an online book club where we read a lot of books in a short period of time. And I was like, I don't know how to explain this to regular people. We're a bunch of weirdos on the internet. But anyway, this is not a great setup for this. Let's see if I can hold it down a little bit. There we go. You're just sitting on the dresser. I would get my entire camera out, but like it's not set up. The battery's not in it. It's just easier to do on my phone. So anyway, I do need to take care of a couple of work emails that came in today that I will forget about if I don't respond to them. So I'm going to do that. I might edit a video, but it's 9:45. What did I say? Almost 9 o'clock. But then also I'm on mountain time, so I only feel like it's 8 o'clock, but I am tired. I'm just rambling at this point. But I did bring a couple of books that I want to get signed this weekend. I don't know that I will be able to, but I just thought it would be cool. Now I'm dropping them. They're all safe in bubble wrap, but I am dropping them. Here we go. I got these little like bubble wrap bags, and then I think I'm probably just gonna mail my books back home. Like being smart. But anyways, I have Serpent. I took all of the dust jackets off and left them at home so they would not get ruined. I have Daughter of No Worlds, which is my favorite naked hardcover. I was like literally sitting there having an existential crisis, trying to figure out which Curse of Broadman I wanted to bring. Because obviously like having Serpent, because that's the indie cover, having that one signed is gonna be like worth more money. But I loved this book, so I wanted it too. And I don't know if I can bring more than one into the signing line, but we're gonna try. Also for the same reason, there are no saints. I realized that you can actually see these through. I did for the same reason. I have my collector's edition of Fourth Wing, like my first edition. I figured I would get that unsigned. And then these two are ones that like are not because I want to sell them or anything like that. These ones I actually just want to meet the authors because they mean a lot to me. So Priest, This one came in just in time. And then also Dark Knight Golden Dawn, because I will not shut up about this book. And I really, really want to meet Allison. And I've actually like kind of already talked to her a little bit on Instagram. Not like DMs, but like comments. You know, I've commented on her things and she's replied. That is the limit of our interaction at this point. But we're basically best friends, right? That's what that means. Okay, well, anyways, that's my evening. It's been 5.5 minutes and I am rambling. So I'm gonna go and I'll talk to you tomorrow when I'm doing more fun things.
I'm still 7 in second grade, and I'm so happy that I feel alright, and that I haven't met my brain. And maybe somewhere in a different world.
Hello, happy Thursday, happy first day of ApollyCon. Yesterday I did not vlog very much, but we were just hanging out. It was like the day before. So we were just kind of chilling. We were doing all of our prep, all of our planning. I have mapped out the authors, so that's fun. And I got to hang out with the whole group, which was really fun. We just had dinner. We like hung out at the Airbnb. It was a ton of fun. It obviously made more sense for me to stay at Derek's dad's, just because, you know, it's free, but I did hang out at the Airbnb last night. But anyways, I was hanging out with the whole group there. Also I cannot film in this car. I was like, oh, this is a cool car. Like I could like, you know, but no, I can't film in this car. And since 90% of my filming or my vlogging is done in the car, this is not gonna work. Like, I feel like I'm like, because it's like, there's an angle, so I'm having to like be really tall and like sit up. I'm like quite literally like pushing up against the edge of the car just so I can like be taller. It's fine. It'll work for today's vlog. But I'm about to head in and go to registration. I'm nervous about this because after everything that went down last weekend with Readers Take Denver and how everything was just a clusterfuck, I'm nervous about this. This is the first event that I've gone to since BookCon 2019. That was pre-COVID, pre-mental health crises. Like, yeah, I'm a little stressed, but I think I can do it. I can do the hard things. It's gonna be fine. So today we have the registration and then the panels start at noon. And then, and then the Bookish Box show thing, like the little, like you can go and buy their books, is this afternoon. And then I think that's it. Honestly, I don't know, to be honest. I'll find out. I'm sure they're gonna give us a schedule of things. I just parked my car, so that's great. I am paying an exorbitant amount for parking. It's not even funny. It's gonna cost me $100 just to park this weekend. Love that for me. Anyway, I didn't bring any books to sign today because I'm not actually meeting any of the authors until Saturday. Because I didn't get the special ticket and I can't do it tomorrow. So today is just a panels day. I am excited. I'm ready to go. I need to film another vlog clip for one other vlog. And then, because I'm, you know, simultaneously doing a lot of things all at one time. But then I'm gonna go. So I'll talk to you later.
My mom's a bug inside a tree. My dad's the scientist who captured her. But now it's time to set her free. Maybe somehow in this skull of mine I find it hard to see the truth. 'Cause I'll romanticize a boring life. If that means I'll be happy too.
It's the end of the day. The panels went really well. However, I am so fucking pissed off at Bookish Box because I stood in line for 2.5 hours for their little shop only to get to almost the front of the line and they're like, all the books are sold out. So like I just wasted 2.5 hours of my day. I like almost passed out in that line. It was stupid. So anyway, a little bit upset about that. It's fine. Anyways, I'm probably gonna go head back to the house. I'm exhausted and tired and tomorrow's gonna be an early day, so I will see you later. But yeah, I didn't get anything, which really fucking sucks. But oh well. Good morning. It is day 2. I got my protein shake, so we're good to go. I was going to give you guys more of like a coherent wrap up of day 1, but I'm gonna be honest, fell asleep in like 10 minutes when I got home. So we'll do it this afternoon, I guess, because today's only like a half day for me, and then I have a Bramble event for influencers tonight, so I have a big break in the middle of the afternoon, which is cool, because I might just take a nap in my car instead of driving back to Alexandria. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna go in and do a couple of panels. I'm gonna start with the publishing one with like basically how to request ARCs and get in contact with publishers. I think that's going to be interesting. Then I'm going to go to the one about the like that is put on by the influencers, and then I'm going to do the Queerly Beloved about queer romances. So very excited about today's panels. I'm more excited about today's than I was yesterday's. So I will let you know how they go this afternoon.
Maybe there's a version of me left that doesn't feel.
The cozy Latin romantasy. That one is based on Peruvian mythology, and the main character is a young woman who has the ability to speak to animals, which I think would be really cool to have that ability. But she's taken advantage of in her home because of that ability, so she decides to leave to like a charming coastal town where she wants to live a normal life and keep her gift a secret, which proves difficult because her paths keep crossing with the town's animal healer, basically like the Indian version of that. And yeah, he's the person most likely to guess her secret because he's always got animals on him and they're like screaming at her while she's trying to have a normal conversation. But as fate would have it, they stumble across an injured Amaru, which is like the Andean version of a dragon. And so because she can hear the dragon's thoughts, she convinces the vet, the animal healer, to help them. And then they bang.
I can't fall asleep. I just lay in my bed wondering if there's anybody. But I'm burned out from my feelings.
Well, my time in DC is over. It is Sunday morning, and I am actually like headed on a quick trip. I'm gonna go up to New York. I'm going to see my sister. Gonna go see a show tonight. So I'm gonna still take you along with this, even though like it's technically the end of ApollyCon. It is not the end of the trip. So yeah, I also had to get a whole extra suitcase for my books because I have so many books. I'm gonna do a separate haul, but I'm very excited. I got some really, really good ones. The afternoon session, they ended up, like, authors were giving stuff away, which was really cool. There's somebody like walking behind me. Hold on. Sorry about that. I'm really trying to be better about vlogging in public. I barely vlogged yesterday. The conference halls were so crazy. But yeah, I don't even know if you can hear me, but it's fine. Let's try this again. Got some snacks. Let's try it again. Okay, so I don't even remember what I was talking about, but I had to get a whole new suitcase. So that's fun. It's a lesson learned for Steamy Lit. I'm also definitely getting a book cart. But yeah, I didn't vlog very much yesterday because it was so loud in those conference halls, and like you just had to keep moving. Like there were so many people in there that like you couldn't really stop. But I got a bunch of pictures with authors. I got my book signed. I got everything that I wanted signed. Yeah. And there's a really cool thing to tell you about Sierra Simone, who is the sweetest person in the whole world. I showed her the original copy of Priest that I have, that I absolutely love, and I was so excited that I got to sign it. And she's like, oh, well, I have some copies of Sinner and Saint in this cover. Email me when you get home, and I'll send them to you. I'll sign them and I'll send them to you. So like, anyways, she's so cool. She's like, she's signing everything that I needed. She's so sweet. I was like number one. Well, our group was number one for Sierra Simone. So that was so exciting. That was the highlight of Saturday for sure. But anyway, I'm gonna go find my gate and I'm gonna go to New York, and I'll see you when I get there.
Oh, I'm sending out an SOS from the sinking in my soul. Oh, and I just need you to know I'm sending smoke signals. Cause I've been feeling so alone, I'm losing hope. Can anybody see me? I've been on my own for so long that I'm scared that I might never find someone to take me home. So I'm sending smoke. Stuck on a loop, going mad thinking that I could have missed all the cues. Yeah, my ship is set sail and I'm stranded. Now I'm lost in the thought that something is wrong and it's not my fault that no one seems to care to know me. Get it out here abandoned. I'm sending smoke signals, cause I've been feeling so alone, I'm losing hope.
Nevertheless, this dynamic landscape is yours to explore. The voices of the past shape our story, but it is we who now hold the pen. We must venture forth, bravely and wisely, to tell this tale together. But what dangers will arise, and how will they be faced? Who will join us on our journey, and what will their legacy be? What pathways will open, and how will they lead to the heart of this ever-changing labyrinth? It's time to find out. At the 20 Sided Tavern! Twenty Sided Tavern. This is an interactive experience where we promise not to tickle you. However, your voice and your choice will be essential to completing our quest, which we will demonstrate with a bit of call and response. When we say ale, you respond with and well met. Ready? Ale!
And well met! The fourth wall has been shattered, and the fate of the story rests squarely in your hands. Leonard, thank you, Leonard. And the fate of the story rests squarely in Leonard's hands.
What fate means, mate? I think you're misusing it.
Bye-bye. With a complicated gesture, Kyle disappears. It seems, as often happens in your line of work, adventure is calling your name.
I like that we can dive in.
Uh-huh.
No wings.
Not exactly what I said.
For your earlier failure at deception, you have received the slap bracelet of shame.
Plus
6?
Plus 6.
Plus the 5?
Plus the 5, so we're looking-
Plus 11.
Yeah.
Alright, find out.
Come on. Come on, Tyler.
That's a 6!
17. Come on, you're good.
That's an 11! Plus an 11!
Great.
We're 22. The DC on this check is a 22.
Good morning. It is so early on Monday morning. I'm headed to the airport. It was such a good show last night. I have a bunch of footage for you. But yeah, I'm headed to the airport, and it's the big day of travel today. So, this one, okay. Oh, that's yellow. It's a very yellow elevator ride. Anyways, yeah, it was good. It was a very quick trip, and I did not go to bed until like 2:45 because Sarah and I were just like staying up chatting, and then we like turned all the lights off, got ready to go, and then like got ready to go to sleep, and we still kept talking. So that's great. I don't get to talk. I don't get to see her very often, and I definitely do not get to talk to her as much as I would like. She's so busy. I'm so busy. It just is what it is. So it was a very, very good catch up, but my trip is coming to an end. It is travel day. It is time to go home. So I'm gonna go grab my Uber. Anyway, I'm gonna go grab my Uber and head to the airport. Hello. We're back in the car. We're back in DC. I'm actually about to head back to the airport. I'm gonna go pick something up at Target. I I underestimated like how hot and sweaty I would be, and so I'm like down a shirt, and I like don't want, this is what I wore last night, and I was like, I don't want to wear this on the plane again today, so I'm gonna go into Target and just grab it like a t-shirt or something just to like make me feel a little bit better. But anyways, I thought I would wrap up this vlog, this like travel slash ApollyCon slash New York vlog here, because that way I can edit it and then you can have it. Maybe I'll edit it on the flight tonight. It was a great week. I am going to do kind of like a sit down discussion video about ApollyCon. Maybe I'll do that as part of my haul. I don't know. We'll see what happens, because there are some things that I do want to talk about like in detail, but overall I think it was a good experience. There's definitely kinks to any type of event where you have 1,500 people. Like you're going to have that many, you're going to have some hiccups, right? So I don't know, like I don't think that it was a terrible event. It was definitely not Readers Take Denver level, but there were definitely some high points and there were some low points, and you saw that throughout the week. I loved being able to like meet up with booktube people, some of my friends. It was so weird, and like everything was like not weird in a bad way, but like it was so interesting because we've been on streams. That's really loud and annoying. Okay, the camera probably moved. That guy was sitting there revving his engine for like 2 minutes straight, and I was like, this is awkward. So it was so interesting because all of us have been on streams, we've talked, we've chatted for the last, what, 4 years? For some of us, not all of us, but some of us have been, me and Raya have talked since 2020. And so it was like, it just felt so natural, like talking in person. It was like nothing had changed. Nothing was different. So that was cool. Like that's definitely a highlight. That's how you do a convention like this, is you do it with friends, because like it's so much different than BookCon when I like did it by myself, and like, I don't know, it was fun, but like it could have been so much more, right? Meeting the authors was fantastic. Meeting Sierra was like absolutely one of the highlights of the like author signings. Meeting Allison, talking to her for a little while, her recognizing me because her husband watched my video where I read her book. That is so cool, because it's like we sit in our little houses, we talk to a camera. It feels very isolating when we're doing these things. And I imagine that on the flip side, it can feel very isolating when an author is writing their book. That lighting, man. So it can feel very isolating on both ends. And so then when you get to meet up with the author, like that created this work that's living rent free in your brain. It was so cool and weird, and like I just talk about books on the internet, and I got to meet the person that wrote the book that talks like, what? That's why conventions are cool. So anyways, all that rambling to be said, I'm gonna wrap this up. I look so bad today. I didn't put makeup on. Like this is like, I put a tiny little bit when I got into DC, and it was just like in the airport bathroom that had a terrible mirror. So, but this is what we're gonna roll with. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me this weekend. And it's been a good time. I will do a separate haul, but everything obviously is like still in my suitcase. But I'm gonna sign off here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new here and you have not yet subscribed, there's a little button that you can do so down below the video. If you'd like to hang out with me more, the links to my Instagram, Goodreads, Twitter, and my Patreon are linked in the description below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!